Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. I am Jed Freelance, and we are back into Hard Space Shipbreaker. Tonight, we shall continue on with dismantling the gecko that we started up, and potentially we will get into the next ship. We'll have actually have a radiation filter, so we can actually work onto it. But yeah, quick relapse because it has been a week. So quick recap on what we've not relapse, recap on what happened. So, the middle manager is messing up things again, so he wanted to throw so over the past couple streams, he has thrown up a couple of hazard levels, which has not exactly been horrible, but it's not friendly. So the latest one that they got thrown up without consulting our manager, Weaver, he wanted to throw everybody up to handle radiation filters, and then didn't take time to kind of let us train on one. So we're going to kind of do it by the seat of our pants, and maybe Weaver will be able to help us a little bit. But for the most part, we're kind of in on our own. So as we go in, we're going to go ahead and get back into where we were, which was doing something along the lines of finishing up on the gecko that we were working on when we last stopped last Tuesday. So because I took the break off for the Thanksgiving, I didn't play Thursday, because I actually was not here. I was out of town with family, so.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
So it looks like our fees have actually gone up by another 100,000. I'm not quite sure where it is. I think it might be the demo charge rental. We didn't have demo charge for a long time until we actually unlocked it. So, we do have a new poster that we can use. Do we want to attach that poster somewhere? Let's go into our employee terminal. I think I picked up something. Here we are. Message. All right, so this is the issue 18. Administrators updated. Thank you to our members who share reports of administrator activities. Brings a better picture of the situation across stations. As administrators have gone unchecked without the ability for workers to report misconduct, the union has been unsafe and unfair working conditions arising at many stations. We are particularly concerned at the sudden loss of contact with some of our members. We're still waiting for more info, but suspect that Lynx is wrongfully terminating employment. We want all you to know that we're still here. Unionization is a right. We will continue our fight for your voice. Hope is action, solidarity is strength. So, we had that. And then, data miner. We had picked up a hard drive in this last gecko that we were working in. So, let's see what we've got. Okay. You were right. Cody, I finally did it. I know you think I'm going to go back to him again, but I promise I am not. Never again. After he lost his job at the jellyfish plant, things got worse. He drank more, and he hit more. I could take it when it was just me, but one night he went after the boys. I threw myself in front of them. He kicked me over and over again. The boys were crying. All I could remember was him yelling, "What do you do for me, huh? What do you do for me?" When one of his kicks made Tyler yelp, he knew he crossed the line. I saw him in his gosh darn face. He knew it. He stormed off to a bar, and I packed up all of our stuff and went to Isabel's. That was 5 months ago. I got the boys out of that machine god church school, whatever it was. Can't believe I let it go on as long as I did. It was all him. He swore that the thing was going to save us all. The other thing I did, that I've wanted to do for years, is finally got the boys a real doctor and got them vaccinated. If I had lost Guillermo to that nasty strain of G-Void he got last year, I never would have been able to forgive myself. And hey, thanks for you for sending the credits over after our last call. If you hadn't, the boys and I would still be under his thumb. You have given us a new life. The boys are so much happier now. You should see their smiles. They are beautiful. I can't wait for you to see them whenever that may be. Be safe up there. Every night, I look up at the sky and say hello. Do you ever hear me? It's silly, I know, but it always makes me feel like you are there. I love you, brother. Katrina. Good on this guy. What was the guy's name? Doug? Cody. Cody, good on you for helping get your sister out of something nasty like that. Holy cow. We're still waiting on a ship with a waste disposal unit. So we're still working on that. Certification, we're now up to 14. I do have some Lynx tokens. Let's see what we can upgrade now. Confirm. Now, we got a couple new stickers. What stickers are these? Make your time count. Da, da, da. This one honestly is a little terrifying. The red seal accredited getting to rank 10. You're just getting cut in half. Oh, jeez. Honestly, a little terrifying. Back into there. Got same menu. All right, so we have demo charges. Did we want to do anything for the demo charges? Okay, more charges at once. I'm already holding 10. That's actually pretty good. We're not going to do anything there yet. There was something else I wanted to do, was there not? I think there was. Okay, so now we can hear even further. Fully upgrade that. The helmet. Not worrying about anything at the moment. Cross spectrum. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this one. So you can make it so then the scanner has even further range. Thrusters. I think we wanted to grab the thrusters to allow us to do a little bit more. Get this final brake upgrade, which is good. And we're going to go ahead and get this drain duration down. I don't think we can get anything else. Yeah, it looks like we're actually full up. 15 out of the... Yeah, so... Okay, so back into what we were doing. Hope your guys' week has been going well so far. Yes, here we are. Here's the gecko that we were working on. So when we got into this, the construction of this has been different than everything else that we've been doing. So it's curious to see how this continue salvaging your existing ship. Yes. All right. So.
All right. Listen to this from Exeter Paulson's memoir. Man's only true skill is innovation. If one cannot innovate, one must move aside for those who can. So true. So true. Even you guys out there, in your day-to-day, how are you innovating? How are you changing the face of salvaging? Or do you need to move aside? Think about it.
You know how you can shove it. That is a seat that goes to a barge. That's right. Okay, so I think at this point we were peeling more stuff off. Now I'm remembering some of the stuff that happened. So I think we had accidentally blown up the ECU after we had cleaned it all out. I'm still so mad about that. Just remembering it brings it back. But we had gotten the reactor out. We'd worked on getting more of the systems going and everything. So I think at this point we were working on just continuing to strip out the ship layers here. We had gotten the fuse. I think all the fuses have been done. So the fuses are set and finished. That is a bit of framing that got destroyed, I think. So off it goes. Yes, there's our air filter. So there's a second air filter. There was one in this spot. There's one here now. Okay. So I think what we were wanting to do is we were going to finish stripping off the front sections here. So we just have the frames, and then we're going to work our way on stripping everything out and being done with it. So give me just a second here. I'm going to go ahead and start our... Whoops. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and start our music up here. If you want to listen to the music, you have to come watch the stream, unfortunately. So... Then we go ahead and just jump right back in. All right.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, cutter. Now, we don't have any atmosphere that we have to deal with, right? Yeah, that was the first thing I kind of handled. So, we have a coolant tank there by the look of it. Okay. That panel is free floating now. There we go. Yeah, these have been built in an interesting way, honestly. Let's see if we can squeeze through this gap. Just barely. All right. Okay, so we're going to take this. We're just going to go ahead and yank it forward. This one's free to go, I believe. This big old nose panel. All this is processed, so in she goes. Go ahead and use 2 to kind of speed this one along. So this big flat one can get in the way. All right. Lovely. I think this, yeah, after we cut this free, this is going to be free floating as well, and this can go off into the processor as well. Yep, this is all free floating now. Free floating.
Valuable object
Carefully pull this coolant tank. Make sure it goes down.
Salvage accepted.
Okay, we're gonna have to carefully yank this forward, I think. Oh yes, how am I gonna deal with that? Before we send that off, oh, there was a light attached to one of the things. That's okay. Let's get back inside, and let's see if we can cut the glass out of the cockpit. Drop down.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
I remember correctly, there was a fuel thing still in here. Wonderful! I was very careful when I scouted the ship out. Okay. Oh, this has just kind of slid forward, hasn't it? Okay, very carefully, we're going to grab our cutter. Oh, I think that just immediately removed the glass. Do you want? That's okay. Hop! Very satisfying to see that happen. All right, in you go. Rank. So how is this set up? Okay, so it's just it's kind of like a shoe, honestly.
accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
So let's do this. Make sure that it's free floating. Disconnect the tether. And in she goes. Now let's just do a quick scan of it, make sure that there isn't anything unwanted attached to that. It looks like we're clear, actually. All right. Time to start yanking terminals and putting them into the barge.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credits. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay, let's go get these lights.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded. Salvage secured. Account.
There we go. Full 6. Fabulous.
Goal obtained.
Very carefully, so I don't smack my face.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
So it's going to be curious when we get to some of these other sections, because do I potentially have to cut the frame into pieces to get everything out relatively easily? It's kind of what it feels like I'm going to have to do.
Salvage deposited.
Off you go.
Credit to account.
That whole big support structure. The keel, yeah. Whoa, 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 get over there. I immediately wanted to get yanked into the furnace. No, 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 no. There we go.
Process. Credits awarded.
Okay, there is an aluminum base here. We could just cut the aluminum base free, and then we wouldn't have to worry too much about that. Let's try that. I do worry about cutting more than I really need to, though. Okay. Cut there. Okay, let's move all this stuff into here, and then we can kind of pull it back. Don't go too far now. We could actually move a little bit of this just up. Cutter. Flip it. Yeah, let's go ahead and kind of put myself to the wall so I'm not going to go everywhere. I'd have to break this stuff off the panel anyway. This just makes it a little easier for me to get into here. Cutter. And zap. There he is, free floating. Let's go. Yank it to the furnace. There we go. Now, we have room. We can start just yanking things down into the barge, just launching things down into the barge. I love it.
Account credit applied.
Don't have to worry about these doors anymore, so let's go ahead and deal with these panels.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Oh, come on, don't be a stinker. Come here. Down you go. Down the wall.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Just nudge you guys a little bit.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. Honestly, it probably would be easier just to cut the frame out,
Secured. Credit.
out of the bottom to launch all the chairs and stuff. So we probably will do that, rather than trying to navigate things out like we normally would. This seems like a lot better system. Okay, there we go. Now,
Salvage
furnace. Okay, this is all furnace stuff. We've got lights in here. We'll grab those after I take off the power generator. So, because we'll have time to do that. Let's see. Atmosphere regulator. Down you come.
salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That is incorrect. That is a piece of scrap. That was the broken atmosphere regulator. That doesn't get... There we go. It's nice that it shows things that are not meant to be down in... Yeah, they're not meant to be there. Okay, now. We've got some lights. Let's get that light. What have we got in here? Is there anything particular in here?
Credits awarded.
Not really. Okay, so we have a couple things. It's weird that I can still kind of touch the...
Salvage deposit
I can still touch the atmosphere
credited.
regulators even after they're unpowered. Small insight on the developer's part, I think. Okay. So we can cut this section out.
Credits transferred.
Want to be very careful as we do this. Go ahead and yank the seats up so the seats are out of the way. Luckily, they're barely attached to the... They're not nearly as tightly connected to the... Oh, we got some monitors there too. Okay, so we can open up this floor now. Second here. Ah. Got that. Ooh, gotta be really careful here. Cut a wheel so I don't cut a chair in place. Okay, there we go. Free floating. You get my little you'll get my little gremlin cackles at times. Got to take care of this these foodstuffs here.
Material accepted. Credits assigned.
Lean meat eating machine. Not sure what I got, what I did to do that. Didn't catch it if it came off the screen. Maybe it was disposing food.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Ooh, yeah, careful. Need to not smack that.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
That's better.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid.
At level 7. Good.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
I think that's all the chair. That's all the seats, right? Uh-huh. Go ahead and grab this panel here. There's a light.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, give me a second here. We're gonna get slow enough that we can kind of grab stuff out of here. If it's something attached that also is it's also a furnace piece, we will not grab it. No point in doing so. It all goes to all the big pieces go to the furnace anyway. So, oh come on, soft crate, don't be a stinker. It's not what I wanted. There we go. There's light in here.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
I think the crazy thing is that the lights on this one, they were all different colors. You had reds and blues and these really bright whites and stuff like that. All the same unit, they just had different colors on them.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay. We had a heart crate here. Gonna get stuck in the door. Ah. Here we go.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
If we were playing with oxygen, I would have saved that for when we were running low. And I probably wouldn't have stripped this room of everything. I would have kept it so it could have been a oxygen room. It would have been one of the last ones I handled. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get this air filter out of the way because we'll use it as an evacuation of other parts. So, better. I cut this carefully enough. Okay, gotta be very careful now, because there's a potential of cutting other stuff. Okay, good. And we're gonna cut this at an angle, so we don't catch any of the stuff attached to the wall. There we go. Out she goes. Air filter, go straight down. And this frame goes right into the furnace.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Sweet! Now we can just start yanking things down this hole.
Salvage secured.
That's a repair kit. We'll hold off on that for the time being, in case I end up hurting myself again.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Okay, now I do have structure beams here, so I can't just cut through everything. It'll cut through the structure beams as well. Though, $1,500, it's not a big loss. I've lost worse on lights.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Go ahead and yank those down there. Gotcha. Now, curious, would I be able to take something like this and go, oh, that's thruster fuel. I actually want to keep an eye on that. Let's very carefully put this here. I'm thinking we yank up chairs and we just kind of start yanking them down the hole, and it'll yank more of them down the hole. I'm concerned about damage, though, so...
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Oh! Ow! At least I was right next to a wall, so that didn't smack me nearly as hard as it could have.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Oh boy, here we go. Dunk.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit accepted.
Hey.
Credits transferred.
Right for you.
Salvage registered.
Kind of wish I had like a lyric screen up on the that kind of connected with this. I know that Spotify on mobile, you can usually see the lyrics attached because they've been provided by another company, Music Match or something like that. I don't know. So I can always I can sing along with songs that I haven't listened to for a long time. But I don't know. But I don't know how to do that for for streaming. So.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Get in there. There we go.
Secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit registered.
I kind of wish it was a different button to try and salvage stuff. So a lot of time, I don't want to salvage parts from the terminals and stuff.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Okay. Monitor there. Come here.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Dance a feet. dancing feet. Dancing feet. Dancing feet. Don't you cry. Okay, a couple more things, and then we're gonna go ahead and just get started. Ah.
Salvage deposit secured.
It's 0.8. All right. Come here, you stinker. Out. In you go.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Oh, yeah, that light. Very important to check that. Okay, so we've got airlock stuff.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Let's go ahead and cut this keel free and send it off. Actually, we could do a couple different things here. We can send off the processors here along with this thermal spreader. No, don't want demo charge stuff. All right. Send it tumbling. Another thermal spreader here.
Applying credit.
Okay, looks like for the most part, anything left that we have to yank out to the barge is all light stuff. So, we're getting close. Let's go ahead and cut our airlocks free. We don't need them anymore. Because we can take the processing lids off. Whoa! That went well. Let's get in here. Oh! Hold still. There we go. That's what we're wanting. Sit tight for a second. Let me get your brother. Brother, sibling, whatever. Of both my eyelids, I've been dying to see. All right. Now grab this and go whoop. I think what I do is I actually get a... I don't know why that one floated off just like crazy. This one doesn't want to do it. There we go. Oh gosh. Get back here. Get back here. Okay, so it was me being underneath and just pushing it with my body, more or less. Ugh. Okay. Now let's cut you free. Okay. Good. We got our airlocks free. Let's go ahead and... Here we go! Yeah!
Salvage secured.
Okay.
Deposited.
Good. Sticker, under pressure. Now, where'd that that other plate go? There it is. And yoink. Off you go, boys.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Awesome. Okay, those lights are off, meaning that this thing should be free to pop. There we go. Get a giant electrical discharge if you don't. Thankfully, I haven't dealt with that yet. But I'm not one to be exactly... I don't exactly want to have myself light up like a Christmas tree. Not yet.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
Okay. Now, when we go down in here, there should be a bunch of lights that turned on. For emergency power. Yep, there they all are. Let's work on finding them.
Credit applied.
Let's find them and make sure they get removed. Oh, I need to make sure that I check all of the places where airlocks and doors were. Make sure that we get all the panels off.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, those are both bad. They go to furnace. Systems check will also help. Back ourselves into this corner. Yoink. Doesn't just drift like crazy. Make sure it's kind of stabilized. All right. Now, let's see here. Let's go ahead and send these ones down. Oh, that was not supposed to go. That. Broken part of the frame. That can stay here. That's just going to get yanked in when we toss this whole thing into the furnace. Let's see, we've got a ladder.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. Let's check the... Okay, we got some lights up here. Ink these ladders. Heck, this stuff can just float here until we actually start moving the ship. And then we can knock it all down into the barge. Okay, that's scrap. That got destroyed at some point. The lights in here. Now to get this whole thing into the furnace, we're going to have to rotate it 90 degrees and kind of slowly yank it in there. Okay. Actually, you know what? I forgot. The repair kit is something that you pick up and you use later in your inventory. It's not something that gets used on your stuff right away. So, okay. Is that another light? It is. On you go. So these ones here, those are the fuse. That's a fuse box. So we actually don't care about that. Fuse box doesn't get off the ship. Stop. Oh. Oh. There we go. Now, because this ship is so big, the last little bit of this is the last bit of our salvage goal is going to come out of us getting this thing into the furnace. So, systems check. Oh, I missed a light. Missed 2 lights by the look of it, actually. That one's on the outside of the ship. Okay. We're clean otherwise. Fabulous. Before we remove everything, let's go ahead and yank that, let's like get this out of here. This will save us a little bit of money. Okay, we want to put this like right here. Look. And sit tight. Okay, now. To get ourselves started here, I think what we're going to do is we're going to yank from the back. So it goes butt first. So we're going to go ahead and do... do it right about there, I think. This might be too big. If I have to cut the ship into pieces, I'm going to hate it. Nope, it's moving. Fabulous! Ugh. I thought it was. Maybe I was just moving. Yeah, I think it's just too big. Shoot. What to do? What to do?
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Let's go ahead and yank some of these around. I think it is slowly turning, but it's not, it's taking its sweet time, so we're going to figure something out. Going to go ahead and we're going to strip out the plating in the... I'm hoping that this will be enough that it'll kind of start lightening the load. Yoink.
Material accepted.
Keep thinking that it's moving just ever so slightly. It's not. I mean, each panel that I'm cutting out is 50,000. That's not a small piece. Or are you still barely attached? Ah, you stinker. I cut too shallow. There you go. Now you're free. It's wedgie power time! Na 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 na, Captain Underpants, yeah yeah yeah. Even though I've very much outgrown Captain Underpants, it's done by Weird Al. Come on. And honestly, it's kind of clever. Silly, but clever. Oh, it's still attached. Darn it. Is it? Is it still connected? I think it's this top corner.
Tether supplies running low.
Yep, I'm aware. There we go.
Material accepted.
Maybe I have to use the demo charges to kind of break the ship up. Because it is just too big. Oh, but that was a tiny bit of structure. That actually works okay. We're drowning. I would not lay in. Pack of lies. I think that's all free, actually. It's not. It's pretty darn close. I'm seeing line through line through line. We've got 4 tethers. Let's see if we can yank this bit into the furnace now. I don't get it. It should be completely cut in half. Where are we having issues? This whole thing should be able to get yanked. I think it's right here. It's this plug, I think.
Raw material deposited.
Caution, out of tethers.
Maybe it's still too big. I don't get it. That should move.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Tethers restored.
Ah, there we go. Now it's cutting. Now it's cut. Just a little bit of an issue right there. All right. Just a little bit of a glitch.
Material deposited.
In she goes. Okay, next bit. What I want to see is if we can yank this whole thing back a little bit. You should be able to. Okay, it is getting pulled back. Slow, but we are getting there. Whoop.
Warning. Fuel levels are low. Fuel supplies are available for
Raw material deposited. Transferring credits.
I'm gonna lose the doors, that's right.
All salvage goals complete. All
Salvage goals on a gecko. Last cut. That one. Right there. Break away the structure beams, and it's just sides of a box.
raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Slowly but surely getting there.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That ladder's just going and going and going. It's gone. Heck now. Oh well, that's like a couple hundred. That's barely anything. Now, where did that fuel go? Access ladder. Yep, there it goes. Trying to see where that... Oh, hello. What's this? Oh, a little bit of scrap. That's all it is. Okay. Then we're going to haul butt and get this thing into... We'll have one yank up and we'll have one yank down. How about that? Work. Well, here's the light. Go. Here's our
Fuel levels restored.
good. Need to upgrade the strength on my tethers, I think. What's that? Oh. There we go. Just yank this whole sucker in there. Go ahead and sit back and just grab a wall so we don't waste more fuel. Oh, oh that was weird. There we go. That works. Seems these panels don't actually don't exist. I clipped right through it. See, at the end, when you're hauling the frame in, this is when it gets the slowest, because unless you cut it apart like I did, it's going to be just these big pieces that need to be managed over and over again. Hopefully it'll go a little faster. It's now starting to get into the gravity well of the furnace bay, so hopefully that gets sucked in. As soon as it actually starts going into the furnace thing, then I think we might be okay. Though as parts of it start actually getting absorbed, it's going to lose a little bit of mobility, I think. Whole thing's starting to twist. I legitimately don't want to get any closer, otherwise I'm just going to get sucked in. Only have a handful of tethers working on it now. Need to yank some more into there. Come on. In you go. Hope this is going to be another case of me getting it jammed in the door. It might be. We might just be a little stuck. Oh well, the tethers are cheap. Yeah, it's getting stuck up there in that corner there. We're going to have to pull it in sideways, and hopefully we can get some of it to start to incinerate. There we go. Material deposited. There we go. Starting to burn away, and the gravity has got it now. It's the door. That's fine. And away she goes.
Raw material accepted.
Okay, got 95%. We'll wait until it all goes in, but yeah. There we go. Every little bit helps when you've got a giant debt to pay off. So
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
Helter Smelter. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Went ahead and stop that music for a second there. Hop on in. Rank 15.
Station level awarded. License upgraded.
Okay, end shift.
Hello, Shipbreaker. You have 1 incoming transmission waiting.
52, it's Hal. Let's talk. You know, in a lot of ways, you and I are the same. Came from Earth, hard worker, doing the real grunt work. You could be wearing my uniform someday, making decisions. That's a precious opportunity, you know, and it's hard. Harder than shipbreaking, to be honest. You know, in this position, you gotta make the tough calls. Big picture stuff. You're gonna hurt people. You're gonna make them angry, sad, scared, even cry. But you gotta do it. It's the job. One bad move, and boom! Right back down to where you came from. But yeah, I like you. You're not a troublemaker. Troublemakers spoil everything, if you let them. Keep doing what you're doing. And don't let them spoil you, 52. Stay on the straight and narrow. And I'll be sure to mention you in my final report. See you around, chum.
Ew. Gross. Problem is I don't have any voice in this game, so I can't, like,
Good morning,
call him out on it, but
46-2.
ugh.
Today's weather report, clear and sunny, with a high of minus 270 degrees.
Okay, we've got a Gecko Heavy Cargo. A top choice for companies that want to transport goods via railgate while keeping them protected from the cargo rustling that plagues ships with exposed cargo. I first of all want to thank former VP of Marketing Shasta DeLuis for all their hard work and wish them luck in their future endeavors. Now, to address concerns that this model is designed to fail after a certain amount of use, we want to do what's best for the customer. I believe that encouraging them to upgrade to a newer model is in their interest. Petra Musi Smalls, President of Marketing, Kleinco. Ah, salvage 15 food packs. Yep, I was right. Jamming. Certification 15. All right. So, we still need to get radiation stuff done, I believe. If we can upgrade the strength of my tethers, that will probably help on this next shift. So. All right. Now, let's see. Want to do our grapple utility. So eventually we can get up to 8,000 kilograms, which is a lot. Upgrade our scanner so we can see a little further. I'll do fine. Upgrade our cold. Pardon me. Okay, let's start a shift. Okay, so we want to do a new one. Here's our heavy cargo. What has a distributor? I guess we just haven't hit a ship that has a distributor yet, huh? Anyway, we want to hit this, Now, do we have to deal with a radiation filter of some sort? Well, it doesn't look like we really do. This is our next ship, though, so... Last owner was Ferros Rojos. Rojo. Is that red in Spanish? I think? Ferros. I'm not sure what that is. I think that's a Spanish name. But it is a Thunderware 2. Thunderware. Anyway, we'll tackle this one. Let's begin with our investigation, see where everything's sitting on it. Okay, let's begin. Okay, so the crew, the ECU... Oh, the ECU's in a different position. Oh, it's very much a different layout. Okay, interesting. Oh, very interesting. Okay. Got a big set of thrusters like we have before. ECU's not in the back because it's not being handled by something in the back. All right. Okay, so how does one get inside? That's the cockpit area. Or the... Ah, there's the airlock. Okay, so we kind of get in the back area here. Let's go ahead and check this place out.
Airlock depressurizing.
And it's right next to the reactor. Okay. Now. Oh boy. Oh, that's nasty. Yeah, the ECU unit is so far away from the reactor. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's find all the floating stuff here. Looks like they had a either had a decompression issue or something happened. Kind of odd. Okay, those are all our floating pieces, I think. There's one in the reactor area, by the look of it. Yes. Well, at least the reactor isn't, it's not completely, hemmed up, but... Oh, and look here. Credit drive. Okay, so... We've got some work to do. Let's go ahead and start by coupling the thrusters. Okay, where is stuff? Okay, so the crew, ECU are currently set up. Okay, so I think what we want to do, we want to close this door. See, that's just a door console. So we need to raise the atmosphere in here. Raise atmosphere.
Air pressure level increasing.
We wait until we cycle up. Okay, the door's opened. Do we have an atmosphere unit in here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, at least initially. Okay. Is this all pressurized? That room is not pressurized. Okay. We have an atmosphere in here that we can handle. Looks like. Okay.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay, so we need to figure out a way how to decompress without doing tons of damage. Close this up. That's the breaker. Some units. Okay, here's what we'll do. this up. Let's yank these into... Okay. Do we have anything else in here that we need to worry about? I don't think so. Not really. Close that. We're then going to pressurize again.
Air pressure level increasing.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and close you. Keep you closed. I'm going to go ahead and do a toggle here to remove the atmosphere here. I'll close those doors.
Air pressure level decreasing.
Okay. Once that's done, we're going to go ahead and take you off the wall. Kind of stow you back here. So you don't go absolutely bonkers when we remove the atmosphere. When we do this. Okay, did we cause issues? Okay. We're still okay. Wonderful. Okay. So. Now we've got the crew section here. Let's go ahead and... Okay, good. That's all been handled. Marvelous. Okay, so we've depressurized all this. Okay. We are going to go ahead and shut off a couple of these doors, so then they're kind of separate. And we'll work our way to them. Whoa! I don't know what just launched me up like crazy, but something did. Okay. Breakers. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go ahead and flip the breakers. 2, 3, go. Here. That way these are disconnected and we don't have to worry about them. Whoop. 2, 3, go. Lovely. Users are disconnected. Generators on standby. All right. Now, where are we still locked up? That airlock. That's it. Everywhere else is closed. So we can get started. Now, so the first thing we want to do is we want to disconnect. So I got the thrusters disconnected, I think. Right? Thrusters are all taken care of. Yes, they've all been turned off. They're all disconnected. So I can go back outside, and I can actually pull the thrusters out. That'll help. We then need to work on getting this back section opened up so I can start getting the stuff away from the reactor, and we can work on yanking it out of place. So, better lights. All right, grab there. Put ourselves over. beautiful. Chunk, 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 chunk. Right. Off you go, fellas. Have fun being processed. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our music back on.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Very carefully yank these out. And into the barge you go. Right.
Salvage registered. Transfer credits.
That one didn't quite go out as easily as I wanted it to.
Applying credits.
Oh, now it's going to be a booger. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on. Come on. Oh. No. Ah, okay. Well, we'll just do that in a second. We can get you out just as easily. It's okay. We want to be careful with those fuel, though. Oh my gosh. I get behind it, I think. I really can't, actually. Ah! Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Give me a second here. This is... a little bit more dangerous than I thought it would be. Okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, how is this connected? That's right, it's a gecko. It's not going to be simple to get this disconnected. It's connected in these big long strips rather than in the concentric circles we're used to. Very carefully put away some of these connectors. Oh, that one's loose. Very slow and very gentle. Okay. Gotta go up because there's other pieces that are going to be still connected to the heel. There we go. Give me a second here. Get closer. Get closer. I need that antenna off you first.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
It's actually very quick and simple. All right, now. Got no other objects on there. Off you go. Wonderful. And tugged in.
Valuable object processed.
All right, now. Since I did that, should be able to bump this section. It looks like it is free. Fabulous. Let's yank it back a little bit so that it's not in danger of going towards the furnace. We'll go ahead and yank it like this. There's my thrusters going off. It's all right. Very heavy piece. Come on. There we go. That's good enough.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yank the... Okay, we've made enough of a space now that we should be able to
Deposit secured.
pull out this thruster that did not want to cooperate with me. Yoink. There you go.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Whoop. Okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposited.
Ah!
Account credited.
Ow. The meat freaking asteroid piece. Ow. Wasn't expecting that, honestly. Okay. I wish I could use a repair kit, but I can't do it here. Okay. We're not going to try cutting the keel apart, but we are going to cut all the connectors to the rest of the ship. Okay. Something's still connected, I think.
Accepted for processing.
Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, gosh. No. Yank, 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 yank. That was close. Okay.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, so these bits should be free. I'm positive. Oh, not quite. Okay, and that's part of the keel as well.
Caution. No tethers.
Oh, no more tethers.
Refill supplies.
That's okay. Let's just pull this part. Let's just pull this section away if I can. Oh, I can't because it's still connected. Now I can. There we go. Now they're pulling free. All right. Whew. Okay, so these pipes are not connected. Those are for the thrusters, right?
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Okay, they are directly connected to the. Okay, so we can't actually yank the. We can't yank the reactor this direction. It's got to go this way. So we got to move more of these panels out of the way. So we're going to yank it straight out this way, a little off to the side, and straight down, I think. Okay, let's get more of the bottom of the ship out of the way, actually. Okay, cut that free. Okay. We've got to cut these berths free. Definitely need to cut that free because that is still attached to this big old chunk of panel here. Oh, I don't have tethers. That's right.
No tethers remaining.
There we go.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Okay. Tethers.
Tethers restored.
Have a nice day.
We need to see if there's... I'm seeing lights. I'm not seeing anything in the way of, like, fuel canisters. At least lighting up for me. Oh, there's a thing of wires. Sure, we go for that. Oh, nope, it's a circuit, not wires. My mistake. All right, now.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Okay. Making quick work of these. I think that one's free as well. Let's work on getting these things out of here. Grapple.
Processor.
Off it goes.
Credits awarded.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Go. Shipping crate going down.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
All right. Now. Go ahead and go yank.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Smooth. All right.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
And we should be able to do the 3 just straight down. Oh, it's going to separate them. Of course it will. Off you go, silly. Come on. Down you go.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
Here, you go with that one. Okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Big old chunks of asteroid. Jeez. All right, now. Bottle. Hunt.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, now.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Gotta be very careful. Move this panel out of the way. Ah. Just like that. I'll do. Stop you right there. Got this keel. All right. Off you go. Oh, don't go anywhere. Silly thing. All right, now.
Processor deposit.
There was a panel that I lifted up. Where did it go?
Recorded.
I'll find it in a second. Okay, those are still connected. That's fine. Oh, is there a chance that I could actually yank it downwards? Maybe? I think I might be able to. Do I have a cutoff point for this, this part of the keel? Looks like I do. Grapple. Whole big chunk of keel. Off she goes. So I think what I can do is I can actually tug the whole whole reactor out this way. Let's do that. Okay, carefully lift up. Out of the way.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Okay, I think we're ready to go. This just needs a tug. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's go to the ECU and let's get this thing disconnected. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and remove everything from that room and get it out of here.
Raw material deposited.
Let's put you right here. That's fine. As long as I get you guys kind of out of the room. That's all I care about at the moment. There's a couple lights in here. There actually aren't. Huh. Who'd have thunk it? There's a light. Go ahead and remove that. Put that right up here. That works. Okay. Okay, remember. Yank. Go. Pull there. Oh, come on, game. Don't freeze up on me now.
Reactor meltdown sequence triggered. Urgent action required.
There we go. There we go. Away she goes. Oh.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Whew. That was close. Okay. Now. We have pipes and tubes and all kinds of fun stuff that needs to come out. But we have dealt with the worst parts of the ship.
Airlock depressurizing.
Okay, I want to make sure these are all open and ready to go. Sensor tower. Yank up, off. Rank.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Warning. Fuel levels are critical.
Get some fuel.
Welcome to Venditron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Fuel levels restored.
There we go. Go. See, we all got all these pieces here. What I would like to do is yank all of these up into place. So all off to the processor. So.
Object accepted for processing.
There we go.
Credits.
I love doing that. When I can do it in a controlled manner, I love it. Okay, now. Let's see. Okay, so a lot of stuff is still connected as of now. So, need to very carefully I wonder if that's really the best option there. Yes. Okay, I didn't know if it was going to do something nasty to that or not. Okay, cut those free and we'll barge those. Carefully zap both of those.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Good. This is going well. I love it.
Salvage
Okay,
deposit.
last big piece we have to get out of. We need to get the tubes disconnected, and we need to move that ECU out of that room. That is the last giant piece that we really have to worry about. Okay, and that room is completely free to below it. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna nip our way around it very carefully. Cut free, cut free, cut free. Ooh, that was close. I accidentally clicked the mouse a second time. Ooh. Okay. Oh, there's a pipe under us. Oddly enough, did not get cut by the laser. Gonna yank that down. Okay. Whew.
Material accepted.
Okay. So, if we cut on the very edge of this, as well as yank this pipe free. Perfect.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Okay. That is a very long pipe. We're gonna have to get the pipe somewhere. Like that. Tiny little clip section. We can then yank. Yank the whole pipe out and away. Wonderful. Okay, pipe's out of the way. Now we can cut around the ECU and get it out of here.
Valuable
Cutter.
process. Credits deposited.
I'm going to cut upwards on the very far sides of the panel. So we're on. Okay, that's good. That's good. Turn it sideways. Come on, let's salvage this one this time. I've destroyed so many more than I have salvaged, so. Off you go.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay.
Salvage destroyed. Please avoid damaging valuables.
I'm fully aware of that. Look. Oh, still not done. Didn't fully cut it. There it goes. We're on the grapple. And thump. In you go. Fly free, my friend. Oh, this song by Maroon 5 is just killer.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
All right. One in a million, my lucky strike. Okay, now let's see here. This is what it sounds like. Oh, lucky strike. Now, curious, what is this cutting? Me up all night, one in a million, my lucky strike. Did we cut the wires free? Is that what we did? My lucky strike. Oh, not quite. Well, why are we cutting all that free? We just need to yank the whole... Oh, well, we might have to. If we're going to yank more of this, more of this frame across. This paneling is free, though, so... Ink the whole thing. There we go. Is that one still stuck? Not anymore.
Object processed.
A little nudge that direction, though. Ah, I see. Yes, we are gonna have to cut this. We're gonna have to cut some of this stuff for free, because... This is furnace paddling. I love it when you cut it free and it just free floats just a little bit. Just like this.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. Up just for a second. Stop. There we go. hate it when they do this stuff, when they've attached nanocarbon and stuff like into the same sheet, into the same giant component. Because I have to now I have to cut this bit out. And frankly, it's just hard. Just a bunch of extra work of mine. Especially when they have it attached to superstructure like this. You know, I have to cut it free of the bars. The makes me wonder why it's done like that.
Material accepted.
Off you go.
Transferred.
All right. Off go the wires.
Valuable object accepted for processing. Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Okay, now give me a second here. Ah, I see what the problem is. We're gonna have to cut this wire as well. Luckily, it looks like they give us a lot of options in the center here. Zap a connecting ring. Yank you downward. Come on. Come on, you silly thing. Down you come. So I can do this. Yoink. It's gonna give a little bit of a fuss, but down it goes. Down and around it goes. There we go. Let's take care of these mounting plates. They're gonna get the same treatment. We actually can't do that. It's got to get yanked down because the parts are downwards.
Object accepted for processing. Credit.
Actually, this panel is actually in the way. Well, this makes it a little easier. We can just split this in half. Now, if I start doing that, it covers the whole thing. Okay. Huh. I think that's removed it. think it's too big. I think that's the problem. Ah, there we are. Sit still, sit still. Don't go everywhere. All right. Whew.
Caution. Tethers depleted.
All right. So this thing is still connected by a keel. We'll deal with that in a second.
Caution. Tether supply depleted.
Whoa.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Tethers, thank you. Okay, let's work on getting these lights off, and then we can toss this catwalk away. Gotta be really careful. Okay, let's just take the lights off and have them kind of float here. Don't drift off. Whew. Okay.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Okay, so we essentially have two disconnected parts at the moment. Let's start working on this back section and get this disconnected the rest of the way. Let me readjust. Using my pinky so much. You drink? Okay, these are free.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Reason why I give them a little spin is that as it's working, I can then come in and cut the plates free of the airlocks, and they will kind of separate. Kind of why I do that. So the momentum keeps going with the that version. So they just separate. Just like that. Simple and lovely. Okay.
Deposit accepted for processing.
Oink. Okay.
Deposit accepted.
These are just airlocks, so they actually don't have a whole lot connected to them. Thankfully.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay.
Salvage registered.
Okay, is there anything else in here?
Credits.
Yep, there's an airlock console. Get that out of here. Anything in the way of lights? Don't think so. I think this section's ready to go. Let's check underneath. No lights. No lights. Okay, this box is clean. Let's get this next box.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited. Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Okay, light. Okay, is this connected in any way? It's touching. Wait, how? If it's touching, the electricity will run through it. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know that. At least I think that's what was happening there. Okay. Double checking systems.
Valuable objects processed.
We have a thermal plate. That goes to the... Like, that all goes to a furnace.
Applying credit.
Okay, there was a lot more lights on the passenger Gecko, so I just want to make sure that I'm covering it. I think they do less of it because it's not meant for people, so there's not as much hazarding or lights for like maintenance and stuff like that. So, which makes sense. Let's go ahead and send this into the furnace. Off she'd be going. Yep, we're all good. Whee! Off she goes. Now, we've got more of this. Oh, I see what these clamps do. They hold the sides onto the top. I see. Food pack. Bonk. Okay.
Credits assigned.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more point to keep a keel around, so let's go ahead and cut that free. And yank that off and away.
Salvage goal achieved.
Level 6.
Rewards allocated.
Cut that free. Light.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Okay. Yank that keel. Oh, it wants to grab and yank everything. Oh, gosh. Well, that got me going.
Deposit accepted for processing.
If I can stop it. Oh, jeez. Well, that made it a little easier. Jeez. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. Go ahead and grab these lights. We have a whole section that needs to be handled. We've got side plates that still need to be cut and cleared free. Stop. All right.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, let's check these pieces before we start yanking them away. Oh, light.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
All right. Well, this whole thing turned topsy-turvy. Goodness gracious. All right, now, looking over this, I want to make sure that I have any furnace pieces removed.
Credits awarded.
It looks all clear. We probably could just yank this whole thing straight into the processor. This whole side, which would be faster than cutting it apart. I just remember the other side had furnace on it, so I'll make sure I was careful with this. Looks like it's clean. I'll have to wait until that gets out of there. That's gonna not do it. This thing is just tilted on its side. It's just completely pooched. All right.
Applying credits to account.
Not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah, I goof up with the glass, but every time I try to get the glass, it just
Rewards allocated.
does not want to be messed with, honestly. Okay. We do have lights going on. Let's go ahead and turn our lights off. Okay. Just want to make sure I disconnect the door. Okay. Another light in here.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Let's go ahead and cut this free. Wrong.
Material deposited. Account credit applied.
So, positive line is, I have a direct tunnel down to the barge. At least for part of this, so.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Just thunking everything down.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Okay, do we have anything else in this room? I don't think so. Actually, I pulled all the barge, all the lights and stuff, so.
Salvage
What we can do is actually pull the generator.
credit applied.
That will light up all the emergency lights. Down you go, big guy. All the lights and all the emergency lights go off. Huh. Actually see the light through all that.
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Keep the lights off so I can see the red glow of the emergency. Room by room.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Yank the furnace free. Up and out of the way. Okay. Off she goes.
Material deposited. Deposit accepted.
Okay, it's time to start knocking things out.
Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
There we go.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit. Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Yeah, light.
Salvage
Atmosphere regulator.
secured. Credits awarded.
Oh, that's a lot easier. If you tug it just a little bit. Oh! If you tug it just a little bit and then let go of it, the momentum that you begin with it will tug it towards you. Like that. And you have a lot more control over it. Okay.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Okay, we don't have any lights.
Salvage deposit.
Oh, nope. I lied. There are lights. Okay. System test. Oh, that's part of a fuse. That's one of the fuse things. Punk. That's a light, though.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Awesome. We're basically done. Now.
Warning. Fuel levels are low.
That's all right.
Supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Here, let's do this. So make this slightly easier. Cutting the top hatch off.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
We're not done. We have these big chunks back here that need to get processed as well, so. Odd, I think this is the first ship that I'll have that will actually do processing last. Because that's the furnace. The furnace stuff has always gone last.
All salvage goals achieved. Rewards maximized.
Oh, my pinky is so stiff at the moment. I need to do some finger stretches after this, I think.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Object processed. Transferring credits.
Tether supplies are low.
Before we finish, we'll go ahead and buy our new more tethers and fuel. And we'll have to do some repair stuff. Okay. Time to head back to the hab.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Fuel levels
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
Heck yes. we only lost 50,000. I think that's one of my best I've done so far. It's amazing. Oh, I feel so happy about that. And we're finishing up we're finishing this up as well. We haven't run into any radiation filters yet, which I'm surprised by, but we should at some point. I think it's actually a hazard that shows up in the thing, because you have fire, electricity, cold, and radiation, I think.
Good morning, Cutter. It's time to begin your workday.
Okay. Okay, now. Got new stickers. There we go. Selected all that stuff. Okay, now. Let's see if we can do repair. Repair. Repair there. Let's do that. Okay. Wonderful. So, we went ahead and finished up a ship. But, yeah, we're going to finish it up there, and yeah, I think we'll call it good for tonight, so. Because we're just at a really, really good spot to end, so. Okay, so. I would like to thank everybody for showing up and watching. I really do appreciate it when you guys are here. If you're not able to catch my streams live, which is kind of a bummer, you can always catch them on the YouTube archive channel. So please go there if you aren't able to see them and you're able to watch them as is. You will not hear the Spotify stuff, but that is only motivation that if you want to hear it, you'll need to come to the live streams. Let's see here. Tomorrow, we are going to continue on in Final Fantasy XI. I've been working behind the scenes and stuff like that. We're going to try and finish up that fight that I couldn't quite finish up last time. So we're going to do that and continue on with the story. So that's kind of it. We're going to continue on. We're getting pretty far into Wings of the Goddess, so I'm not sure how far in we are, but I would say that we're certainly more than halfway. We're probably close to maybe 2/3, 3/4 of the way done with it. So yeah, we're making good time. So my guess is that we will get to as far as doing the last little bit of the Nation's Quest for Sandoria, and we'll continue on with that. So yeah, that will be the plan for tomorrow, is finishing that up, and just continuing to move on with it and everything. Yeah, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Once we finish up with the Wings of the Goddess, we will then jump into Seekers of Adoulin, which will be completely brand new. It's a whole new region, a whole new expansion, all new kinds of stuff we do. I don't know how much we're going to get stuck behind, because I've heard that with Seekers of Adoulin, you have fame with coalitions and stuff that you have to work away at. So if that is the case, we will fill up other things to do during streams. We could do something like going and doing stuff in Abyssia. If I've gotten caught up with that, we can go finish unlocking jobs and stuff. But yeah, that's something that we will work our way on. If we need to take a little bit of a break between expansions work, there's stuff that we can do. So there are artifacts quests that we can do. There are things that we can do otherwise. So anyway, I'm starting to mumble and ramble a little bit right now. So anyway, I would like to thank you all guys once again for showing up. I really do appreciate it. If you're able to catch me during my streams, please, more power to you. Even a lurk is appreciated. So if you're not able to catch that, go ahead and try and leave a comment on the YouTube channel or something like that. Give a like there. Maybe subscribe if you're interested. If you are not able to catch but want to see when I go live, please give me a follow. I really do appreciate it. I will thank you next time I go live, because I do see the notification when you follow. So please, by all means. I'm going to be working a little bit more to try and network and get back into watching people's streams again. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good week. I hope you have a good night. And I will see you all when I see you next, whenever that may be. So until then, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.